your heart is aching, smile, even though it's breaking. When there are clouds in the sky, you'll get by if you smile. Through your fear and sorrow, smile, and maybe tomorrow you'll see the sun come shining through for you. Just smile.
Company Collectibles, and this has been brought to you by Instadur because he's forced me to make this review. Also, don't forget to check out Big Bad Toy Store where you can get your flat rate shipping at $4 even. That sounded like a paid promote. Wait, what? Hey! Tonight we're looking at, or wherever you are, sitting on a toilet, woo, 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 beating on my meat. Woo! I can't say that. Woo! I really can't. I better not say that. I'm starting out behind the camera because this is going to be like a preview or a overview of the Batman Knightmare Batman because I've got it in the utmost perfect pose right now, and I don't like posing and getting really articulated into these type of figures because I love these things. I don't want to break them. Please forgive me. I'm not going to go through articulation, but I'm going to go through details. I'm going to talk about them. I'm going to talk about the pop culture behind him and Batflick and what I love and why I love this figure so much. I'm very salivacious, so if you want to listen to that, prepare for it. This is going to be my review on the 1/6 scale Knightmare Batman. Now, starting off with the overall look of this guy. My goodness, anybody who's following me on Instagram, and you should be following me on Instagram, pay attention. You know I've been hunting this. You know this is like a must-get figure. I am dying to have this when I didn't have it, of course. And now it's here. Now, the reason I wanted this so much is because of Batflick leaving the DC universe. I was very, very sad that he was going to leave because number one, he didn't finish his damn contract, which means that he was so fed up with Warner Brothers' shit, basically. He's just like, I couldn't figure out the right bat. No, bitch. Warner Brothers screwed you over with a bunch of, like, idiot crew people to work with, so that's why. But anyway, this figure in general, I paid $360. I don't care. It's way over its price, but it is a phenomenal looking piece of work. Just everything you see here is amazing looking, and one of the best, if not the best, Batman suits ever. Yes, including the Dark Knight, including all the other bat suits, BVS's normal bat suit. It's just utterly amazing, and the amount of details that Hot Toys had put into this figure is crazy. It's absolutely crazy. you can see in the buttons and straps and all kinds of stuff that's going on in his pants. From the base is nice. It kind of lifts up. It looks lighted. I thought it was, for the longest time, I thought it was an LED lit base. Now, it comes with a nice little plaque there too, as you can see, Knightmare Batman. Now, as you can see from what he has on, it is one of the worst things, and anybody who knows me, one of the worst things they could put on a figure. It's pleather. 110% pleathery coat. And man, did I hate that. But it makes up for it because not because of that, but because it looks and flows and it's wired so damn good. This thing is absolutely perfection. I do not know how anybody could wire or like get this texture of did you hear that cock? Because it wasn't mine. Mine is right between. And the textures is just amazing for the scale. I mean, guys, take a look at this. Let me put this on my little spinster thing real quick. I mean, observe the back of that right quick, right? That thing is amazing. Oh, yeah. So, just that amount of amazingness put into this figure has led me to just, let me just buy the damn thing. I was not going to live without it. So as you can see, there it goes on the roundabout. It's just simply amazing. Another thing, the weathering, the look of it, and then the accessories it comes with. It comes with a little Colt 1911, a Scar, assault rifle, and then the assault rifle has these itty tidbits of details on it that ever so makes it so awesome. It makes it just simply awesome. Like it really, really grabs details, and that was so attractive. Now, certain things like on the pistol, when you see it come around on the pistol, it didn't have the cockback feature that like normally I would expect from this scale. So that's one thing I kind of was like, oh, that's like weird for Hot Toys to not do that. But the head sculpt alone is simply amazing. I mean, if you don't see Batfleck in that, if you don't think that's like, it's not none of that Obi-Wan shit that they gave us, and they gave us this Obi-Wan bullshit that release a prototype and then when you release it, it totally does not look like what it's supposed to look like. That's trash. This guy, on the other hand, he looks just like Batfleck. I mean, if that doesn't look like Batfleck, you got problems. And just certain things. Let's pause them right here. Just certain things in the face. There's so much detail there. Look at his eyes, his snarling scream. They added that little feature of the. They added that little feature of that. It's so amazing. I just love it. The dirt and the goggles, the scarf, and like I said, a wired pleather coat. And having a coat over this, like whoever came up with this design, I think it was a Spanish guy from Spain or something. It's awesome. And there is like bullet like marks and stuff on his chest, as you can see right there, from like just previous shit. It's just simply amazing, and it's one. I gotta say, it's one of the best figures Hot Toys has put out. Yeah, there's a bunch of figures out there with the sculpts that looks great, but I mean stuff like this. Let's take a look. Stuff like that. Look at that sheer detail in that, right? It looks like it's paint chipping. There's just so many little things here and there on his little knee. There's like, it's quality. Unlike the sideshow figures, these guys aim perfection. Not only that, the base it comes with is fantastic. I love the base. I love the base that it comes with. It's wide. It offers dynamic range and posing. It's amazing. So as this scales through his side, let's take a look at that gun. Now look at this scar. It's awesome. This thing is screaming awesome. I love it. Has little iron sights that flip up and down like real iron sights. His little reflex scope. All that cool stuff. Let's go through here. Now as you can see, it's a Joker playing card and a little rogue hair. But that's a little Joker playing card. And then going down, you see all the weathering details in the gun. And that little bandana tied around it. It's so pretty. Everything about this thing is just amazing. It's just really, really nicely detailed. I love, love, love the details. And then going down in his coat, you can see all the weathering and all the paintwork on it. It's just perfect. I've always wanted this figure. I missed out on it. I had wanted it then, but I missed out. And I was willing to pay pretty high dollar for it. And just like these marks on his coat, just more details to look at and stare and observe. And there's wires in there. Like I said, you could do multiple poses. And I found this to be the best pose for him. And articulation-wise, he is really, really, really good. Weirdly, being in a bat suit, because he's like cloth. As you can see, he's cloth. So it's not really something that like is messing up his posing abilities. This is something great. This makes him look better. It just, the whole thing, guys. If you haven't got it by now, just get this figure, even if you're paying upwards of $400. I would say if you're a collector, it's worth it. Because we all have those figures that we go for, and this is one of them. This is, if not the best figure I have in my collection right now. I want to say the best. I have my favorites, but as far as details, the nailing on the likeness, the quality, the amazing art, like tailoring and everything, this is a perfect 10 out of 10. I wouldn't give it to any other figure because this thing nails it. Accessories. And he comes with a lot of things. I don't have him displayed out here, but you know what comes with Batman stuff. If you're saying like, hey, Punk, you should have agreed. I know I should have. But anyway, it's just a really, really nice figure. So that's a 10 out of 10. I have no reason to take a point away from this. And I really, really hate it that Ben Affleck isn't playing Batman anymore, because I would have loved to see him with the Phoenix Joker. That would have been amazing. I mean, yeah, we got Leto, but somehow they could drop his ass because he wasn't worth a dime. But this guy with a Phoenix Joker would have been epic. If Warner Brothers would have timed it right with the right people in the right place, woo, they would have been killing it. But this is a figure to get. Tons of accessories, lovely design, incredible likeness to Ben Affleck and Batman. The textures and materials of the alone, like the cowl, all these details in his hands. It's just an amazing figure. So if you're on the fence about like wanting to get this or not, get it. It's worth it. It's totally worth it. It has tons of value within itself. I got this one used off of eBay, but it came like new. And one thing I have to mention is that it got some blackening up over here on his arms. Some of you may have caught that. And then when it's new, it doesn't have that. But I'm wondering what that is. It's starting to darken. I don't know if it's the black paint from the gauntlets rubbing off. But I looked it up, looked up some pics and promo pics. That looks a lot better because it looks worn and it looks more used and better. So this is a badass Batman. And just alone, like I said, that head sculpt, the head sculpt alone is worth $1 million. That is, if that doesn't scream Ben Affleck to you, I don't know what does, because he's literally screaming at your face. And the eyes, the expression they allow you to have on this figure is just insane. Every angle you look at this, it's just Ben Affleck at his best. Really, it's just, it looks so cool. Maybe a little aim at you. Just look at that. Would you just look at it? But this has been an Easy Company Collectibles production, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like and share the video, because I do these things for you guys and myself, of course, because it's so fun to show you guys and review figures. I think it is, and I really enjoy getting prizes and stuff like this. It's just so magical. I love it. So if you guys just leave a comment down below, like the video, share it, do whatever you want with it, but subscribe, stay tuned for more. I still have more bats on the line because I'm getting into Batman. So hopefully we'll get better figures and better days in our lives. Days of our lives. Broadcasting 12 o'clock at HBO. I'm just kidding. But hope you guys enjoyed the review. I don't know how to say goodbye. Every time I have a goodbye, I have problems saying it. But, goodbye, old friend.
You just